Alright, hello everyone. I am DB from the Backroom Crew, and I'm doing an interview today with Mr. Doug Carlin. He is the maker and the, how do you want to call it, the major force behind this beautiful creation known as the Nightmare Green Ranger. So why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself to start off?
I'm from the Great Bridge Hickory area. I've been cosplaying since 2002.
Okay.
As you can see, I'm a big fan of Power Rangers.
But the original Power Rangers.
Right.
Yeah, original Power Rangers. So, yeah, the Nightmare Green Ranger, that's combining two different franchises together. How did you come up with that idea?
I just wanted to see, since Rita and Zed had their own dimensions they sent the Rangers to, I just wanted to see how evil the Green Ranger could get. So why not send him to another dimension or universe? And I decided the Soul Calibur universe.
Okay. So is this all just the cosplay where it's combined together, or do you have like something else that you want to do as far as like a...
I actually have plans to do web episodes.
Okay.
The only hard thing is getting Soul Calibur cosplayers. I have a script already for the first episode, and I kind of want to go see where it goes, and by the last episode, send him to another universe, but cut it out there.
Gotcha. Well, that's actually, the way that that's planned out is pretty good. So I guess as far as your, we're going to provide pictures of your full cosplay, but what made you choose this certain style? Because the only other time I've seen this style of Green Ranger is on, I believe, Bat in the Sun.
Well, a maker in Mexico makes the Dragon Zord version helmet. It's the Bat in the Sun one. This is a little smaller. I just wanted something more aggressive with the teeth.
Yeah.
Just to really stand out.
Okay. And why the Green Ranger? Why not, like...
He was the first one that was evil.
Yeah.
Why not the Green Ranger? And my favorite color is green.
Makes sense. Okay, so did you want to try to make this into another media other than a web episodes? Probably like write it down, or have something physical, like like written down, or a comic or something like that.
I haven't really thought about that yet.
Okay, that's pretty good. So gonna look about this real quick. We can get a look at it. And the detail, is this your first Green Ranger cosplay?
No, I did the original one first.
Okay, so you've done the original one. And as far as this actual, you're able to see through this and everything like that?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Is it? Well, you can't see it through the glass, but this is actually pretty good. I like the little detail with this, and you can also breathe in here because I see the nose holes there. All right. I guess to go to, since I'm wearing a Batman shirt, you're wearing a Superman shirt, and I think we talked a little bit earlier. We did talk a little bit earlier about the film. You haven't seen it yet, but who do you vote for?
Well, I've always had a dislike towards Batman. He's been given so much to beat everybody, and I'm rooting for Superman.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. I appreciate that. I'm kind of a fan of both, but I'm more partial to Batman just because the way that he's structured and everything like that, and the way that he's formed together as far as the way he thinks and everything. But I can respect Superman. I really can. When you're cosplaying, how deep into character do you get? Do you feel that you channel that person you're cosplaying directly? Like, I guess you would be channeling Tommy and everything like that.
I try to, for most cosplays, I try to be at least 75% into the character. Because obviously at a convention, there are people that aren't a part of that series or franchise that want to do pictures with you, so you kind of have to mind meld if you were a part of that to do a good photo.
Okay. And as far as with the Nightmare Green Ranger, you said there's a story behind how you
Yes.
got the name for him. You go ahead, share that.
Basically, I took elements from the show,
Mm-hmm.
how someone has either beaten Tom or lost to Tommy.
Mm-hmm.
So just that rage over the years where he finds one of the Green Ranger power coins. He gets transported with the Rangers from the movie to Phaedos, and he finds the Green Ninjetti power. It's locked away in another temple alone. Just going as that undetected over the years, and by the time Super Megaforce shows up, I kind of, when they go up in the air and disperse their powers, I write in that regular people get the Ranger powers. And that's basically where my web episodes start.
Mm-hmm.
And since he already had Green Ranger energy, it just goes straight to him.
Okay. So you're a Green Ranger, but you aren't Tommy.
Correct.
Oh, okay. You're, I guess, your own character that you
Right.
created. Okay, that's actually interesting. And the name, as far as, well, I guess you said this is a combination of Soul Calibur
Right.
and, the Power Rangers. Why Soul Calibur?
Well, at the time I was really big into Soul Calibur. They haven't released Game 6 yet.
Yeah.
So I started with Soul Calibur 2 and all the way to 5. I've just loved Nightmare.
Gotcha. So I'm guessing he's gonna have a piece of the soul fragment.
He does. He has the Sword of Darkness. I got one commissioned where it has the eye and the veins all over it.
Oh wow. And we got to show a picture of that as well. If you consider this that. Yeah, that would be actually very good. Now as far as the name, you said behind the name or whatever that he was dubbed that. Can you talk a little bit about that as well?
Well, me and JDF talked a little bit about it.
JDF, that's
Jason David Frank.
Jason Frank.
And during the Bat in the Sun thing, he says, "Welcome to my nightmare." And that's kind of like where I liked that.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, if I do the web episodes, I will be like, "Welcome to your nightmare," pertaining to me.
Oh wow. Okay. So how far have you gotten as far as the web episodes?
I've gotten a few of the actors. As I said, I had a script already for the first episode. Basically, I run into a ranger that isn't a part of the Power Rangers, but the Sentai version. And all Sentai version Rangers are basically dimension hoppers. And he's
Okay.
going to trick me, and I'm going to go into another universe, which is going to be the Soul Calibur universe.
Okay. Now, will this web series also incorporate the White Rangers? Because you have to have
Yes.
balance.
There will be
Not to give too much away. But
There will be a White Ranger.
okay. Any closing remarks as far as what you feel would be a good reason for people to check out your web series and everything like that? Or because it sounds like you put a lot of work into it. You put a lot of work into it, and you also made something that it's not as much. It's combining two different universes, so it's actually a lot more you can work off of. You don't have
Right.
to stick to one universe or stick to one universes. So you can combine them both and put it together. So any words you would have for it?
The fan film they made with a lot of famous actors, got a lot of positive reviews. And I want to do that too. I just want to make something that I grew up with, but make it like no one else has made it before.
Okay. So let's talk a little bit more about you as a person. said you've been cosplaying since about 2002.
Yes.
Okay. What cosplays do you usually go for? Do you usually go for cosplays that match what you like, or cosplays that you feel that your body type is?
I mean, it really depends. I try to cosplay things that either A, match my body type, my color, or what I like.
Okay. Can you give us an example of a few?
I cosplay Jon Stewart, Green Lantern.
Okay, that's a very good one. Okay. And also green. Why Jon Stewart though? Because the body type.
He's my favorite one.
Favorite Green Lantern. So we were talking a little bit earlier. You also said that you were in the comics as well.
Yes.
Oh, okay. So Green Lantern, I'm guessing, is one of your favorite type of comics.
Yes.
You're wearing a Superman shirt though.
I mean, I like Superman. There's nothing wrong with Superman.
Yeah.
And my Green Lantern shirt was dirty.
That's cool. That's cool. This has been Doug Carlin. Interview with him. I want to thank you, sir.
Well,
very
thank
much.
you.
Anything you want to shout out, plug? You know.
Bella Nephilim on Instagram and Facebook. She built one of my shields. Renegade Alliance is the group that I'm a part of.
That's about it. Okay. Well, this has been Deep with the Backroom Crew, and we will check you guys out later. Remember, social class, act like you've done something before. Peace.